On Thursday, July 3rd, the BVI Olympic Committee presented athletes to represent the Virgin Islands at the 2014 Commonwealth Games in athletics, squash, and swimming.
In athletics, Tahisha Harrigan-Scott in the 100 metres and the 100 metres 4x100 metres relay. Ashley Kelly in the 200 metres, the 400 metres and the 4x100 metres relay. Carrion King in the 100 metres and the 200 metres. And Chantal Malone in the long jump and the 4x100 metres relay. We have Kieran Stout in the men's decathlon. Eldred Henry in the shot put and discus. And Shakoy Stevens in the 100 metres and 200 metres. And those are our athletes. In squash, we have Joe Chapman, who plays in the men's singles. In swimming, we have two swimmers, two sisters. Amara Phillip in the women's 50 metres freestyle, the 50 metres butterfly, and the 100 metres butterfly. We have Elena Phillip in the 50 metres freestyle, 100 metres freestyle, 50 metres butterfly, and 100 metre butterfly. Those are the selected athletes. There's 10 in all. They're going to start competing. The team is arriving in Glasgow on the 20th of July. The opening ceremony is on the 23rd of July. And the athletes will start competing in squash and swimming on the 24th of July, the day after the opening ceremony. The athletes will start competing in athletics on the 27th of July. I'd just like to introduce the coaches as well. We're taking 4 coaches, 2 in athletics, which is Winston Potter and Carl Scatliff, 1 in squash, which is Joe Knight, and 1 in swimming, which is the girls' local coach in their training centre in Hatfield in Hertfordshire, Samia Ahmed.
Mark Chapman says elite athletes were identified as far back as 2012, and the respective associations were required to submit names of potential athletes who met the standard requirements.
We put ourselves in, I think, quite a good position if you think about situations like the Usain Bolt situation, where we've started planning this 2 years ahead. So we actually have quite an idea of who will be going, who the core team will be going well in advance, and it's a delight to add to those athletes in the selection process.
The BVI has taken part in 6 previous Commonwealth Games, and this year BVI will compete with 70 other teams from July 23rd to August 3rd, 2014 in Scotland. Deputy Director at the Department of Youth Affairs and Sports, Paul Hewlett, urged the delegation to be good ambassadors for the territory at the Games. The members of the BVI Commonwealth Games team were presented during a press briefing at the Tortola Sports Club on July 3rd.